Lynsey, I read during the week you don't often head to Wanganui. I think only 21 rides there in the past, and you're heading down there today. Who's twisted your arm?
Well, originally Murray and Andrew did with VC, so it just happened that I picked up a few. Well, Debbie Sweeney has got those other two in down here as well, so that confirmed it for me. But no, I hate travelling. I like to be close to home, but I'm down here, so yeah, and the weather's good.
And unfortunately, your cup rides come out. Did they give you a reason?
I think the wet track, she's just not, she won't be adept in a wet ground, so there's probably no point in coming down. I mean, now it's a good day, but it's still going to be pretty testing, I'd say. Okay,
yeah, so you kick off in the first of the program with Amalavita and a horse who I understand you've ridden at the trials, is that right?
No, I rode her first start at Ellerslie, quite back in July, I think. Yeah, and she didn't go a bad race. She was just quite a weak filly. But I see she's had a trial there at Taupo and run third to a horse that's gone out and won a race already. So ride her forward sort of out from drawn 7, and hopefully she can get a bit of cover somewhere and finish on good, you know.
What's the word from the stable? Are they confident that she can turn that Ellerslie run upside down?
Yeah, I don't think they'd bring a horse all the way down here not to. I just sort of haven't had too much word. I just spoke to Rogan and he just said to ride her forward and try and get a little bit of cover. So, yeah, we'll just assess it as we jump and fingers crossed things go well.
On to the second where you ride First Rock, and it's been a good partnership with Debbie Sweeney this season too, Lynsey. He's one with decent form leading in as well. How confident are you here?
The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is the ground with her. Whenever she ran first up at Matamata on a really average track, and she didn't seem to cop it at all. Her first ever start, I think she raced on a heavy 10 and went run second. So if she handles the track, has to be a chance in this off her last two starts. It's just whether she finds the ground a bit too testing or not. That's the only thing I have worry about.
Yeah, she does get forward too, doesn't she? She's got good early speed.
She's got a great turn of foot, so she can bounce, put herself right there, and she's finishing it off well to the last bit of her last couple of runs. So yeah, it's been good.
Okay, yeah, let's move you on to the fourth, where you do team up with a Murray Baker Andrew Forsman runner in Lady Lyra. You're going back to the beginning of those sort of the campaign. You know, there's 5 placings in the first 6, but just not quite so good in the last couple. What are you making of her form?
She's actually had a change of trainer. I think Clint Isdale's got her, so maybe a change of environment and whatnot. She don't mind they're cutting the track too, and she's got a little bit of speed. I've ridden her when Murray and Andrew had her, and had a few placings on her in that, so she's probably not the worst.
Okay, where does she position for you in this one, Lynsey?
If she can bounce away, I haven't talked to Clint, but if she can bounce away and be right there from, I think, barrier 6 or something like that, yeah, she should be able to kick on, hopefully. So, she'd be in a space bet, I'd say.
Okay, on to the 6th as well, and he's a form runner, isn't it? It's with Angario, a horse who's shown plenty of ability, winning 3 of the last 6 starts, including that last start win at Tarapa. What did you make of the win that day?
Yeah, it was very good that day. He got it pretty soft sectionals early and really kicked on. It was pretty effortlessly from him. First time on this sort of track, but I don't think he'll have a problem with it. It depends how bad it is, but I really like him, and he's a big reason why I come down today.
Yeah, how classy is he from a rider's point of view?
He's definitely going to go right through to open class. I mean, the turn of foot he's got and the way he does things quite easily. I think he's going to get over ground later on too. So I think, he's pretty classy.
Just looking at the vision of him as well, he's a big strong boy too, isn't he, Lynsey? And I guess that will help with today's conditions.
Definitely, he's got a big, strong horse that can carry the weight, and I don't think he's going to have a problem with the weather conditions out there. But that's the only query I have. But he is a big, strong horse, and he's here and down here, and he's going to be pretty hard to beat.
Okay, a slightly truncated version of your original book today, Lynsey, with the 4 runners. Who's the pick of them from your point of view?
Definitely Angari in race 6.
Okay, best of luck with them all. Appreciate you giving us your time, and go well at Wanganui today. Lynsey Satherley joining us here on the Punters Lounge Live.